September 30, 2021, we have a news. WoW Classic Season of Mastery coming soon. Let's see what is this. What's different in WoW Classic Season of Mastery? As with the first release of WoW Classic, we are planning 6 content release phases. In WoW Classic Season of Mastery, however, phase unlocks will happen faster. We are planning for a 12-month cadence, with phases unlocking roughly every couple months. Here is the content outline for 6 phases. Phase 1, Mastery Launch, Molten Core, Onyxia, Maraudon, PvP Honor System and Battlegrounds, up from phases 3 and 4. Phase 2, we have Darmau, Azurgos and Kazakh. Phase 3, we have Blackwing Lair, Darkmoon Fair, Darkmoon Deck drops begin. Then we have Phase 4, Zoo Group and Green Dragons. Phase 5, Ankiraj War Effort begins, and Ankiraj Raids opens as the war effort dictates. Phase 6, we have Naxxamas and Scourge Invasions. Now, raid boss updates. The original release of WoW Classic was made to recreate the difficulty and challenge of patch 1.12 from the original World of Warcraft release. While we strive to bring a faithful recreation of that release, many raid encounters turn out to be easier than the first time around. Players simply were more experienced and prepared, and patch updates greatly increase player power. With that in mind, we are planning a few changes to make those early raid bosses pack a bit more of a punch and attempt to recapture the original challenge they presented. These changes currently include, but are not limited to, pro buffs disabled in raid instance. I think this is a great decision. One of the reasons I did not raid is I did not want to waste my time on collecting pro buffs. I know some people like it, I hate it. Restoring mechanics that were removed early on the same raid bosses, cool, I like it. No boss debuff limit, up from 16 debuffs in WoW Classic. I also think this is a great change. Now everybody can use all their ability they have. Warlock can use all their curses. Hunters can use Serpent Sting. Increase health on bosses to offset player buffs and the removed debuff limit, good change. I think they should increase the drop rates of items in raids. If they are going for 12 months, then we need more items in raids. Due to seasonal mastery faster content release cadence, we are also planning several improvements and changes. These include faster leveling. We are planning on increasing experience gains from what they were in the first iteration of WoW Classic. Our current plan is to set them close to what the 1 to 60 XP rates are in Burning Crusade Classic, with a bigger focus on quest XP increase. Well, I don't like it, but if they're going with 12-month season instead of 18 months like it was in WoW Classic, then it is understandable for this change. Quality of life updates. In addition, we are planning on introducing certain improvements that were not in the original WoW Classic release, but that we think can help create a better experience, such as meeting stones converted to summoning stones. I think this is a good change. This will lead to starting dungeons faster because, as you know, while you're waiting for a tank or a healer, some party members can be on a different continent and you need to wait for all of them to enter the dungeon. Increased mining and herbalism nodes, good change. Also, realms tend to be more densely populated in WoW Classic compared to the original 2005 design. Yeah, less servers now. Increasing gathering node spawns should provide a more consistent economy this time around. WoW Classic Season of Mastery will have an open beta beginning on October 5. We look forward to hearing your feedback on these changes and many others as we continue to iterate on them. Keep an eye on the forums. Okay, let's see. Raids, well, looks good. They need to increase drop rate of items. And maybe push the PvP honor system to phase 2 so we can have a more broad PvP. I know some people like it and it's a good experience. Also, they need to work on balancing all classes. I think warrior, mages, rogues and warlocks will be the most played classes. So if you want a feral druid, enhancement shamans, elemental shamans, they need to balance it. Also, hardcore server. I think that would be a good addition to a game. Hardcore challenges, if your character dies, game is over. So they could create one server, maybe not for this 12 months reset, but to stay for all the time. I think one hardcore server would be a good option for those players who like it, and maybe more players who like to experience that hardcore element of the game. Write in the comments what you think about this plan of Blizzard, WoW Classic Seasonal Mastery. I think it's a good start. I would be more happy with 18 months, but they're going for 12 months. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, consider subscribing. I'm uploading a video whenever there's a new content and going live almost every day, either on YouTube or Twitch.